Hi, I'm Naomi Martin. I'm a crime reporter with the Times-Picayune. I'm here with Kathy Zeitoun, the ex-wife of Abdulrahman Zeitoun, who Judge Frank Marullo just yesterday found not guilty of 2 counts. One was soliciting for the first-degree murder of Kathy, and the other was attempting to murder her in an incident involving a tire iron where he attacked her with a tire iron on Britannia Street. Kathy, can you talk a little bit about your reaction to the verdict? I mean, we saw so many witnesses come through the courtroom. We saw, the Good Samaritan who came and pepper sprayed your ex-husband to get him off of you. We saw the woman who was driving by on Britannia Street who, saw him chasing after you, and she pulled over and, came to your aid and called the police. Can you talk a little bit about, what it was like hearing the verdict of the judge?
The first feeling was shock. Like there was no way he could have gotten off with what he did, because he did beat me with a tire iron. He did strangle me, and he did try to break my neck. So and with all the witnesses that they had, even if they want to discredit Donald Pugh, they still had a lot of evidence that says otherwise.
And in that Britannia Street incident, what thoughts were going through your head? What were you feeling?
The day it happened, I was going to die. Hands down, without a doubt. I was dead. I was dead. I felt it, It was like everything was fading out. The pressure was so strong. And if they hadn't got it in the nick of time, if they hadn't stopped him when they stopped him, I guarantee I would have been dead.
When did the relationship start to turn more abusive? Do you think, the book Zeitoun, your ex-husband and you seem to have a very loving relationship. The book talks a lot about your partnership together and kind of enduring through all the hard times of him being wrongfully held after Katrina on accusations of being a looter. And you just seem to have such a loving bond in the book. Was that an accurate portrayal? Was he abusive then? Was he abusive before the storm?
He did things before, but life is tolerable. And I think maybe a year or two, a couple of years before Katrina, we kind of made peace with everything, so we did have a better relationship just a little bit of time before Katrina. So we had our rough spots, I guess, like everybody else. But we also had children. We also had 2 businesses, we had to maintain, and after Katrina, it did escalate. It escalated a lot. It was as if he blamed me for everything that happened to him. Every anger or hatred that he had for anybody else, he focused it on me. And then after that, he started focusing it on the children as well. I can tolerate it if it's for me, but when it comes to the children, no.
And what's your plan for the future? Are you going to change anything about your life, or do you have any sort of plans for moving forward, with your life?
I don't know. Right now, we're just doing it day by day, because right now everything is upside down. I am afraid for my life. I do believe he's going to attack me again with all my heart. I don't know what my plans are right now. I'm too upset to even think about it.
This is Naomi Martin, crime reporter with the Times-Picayune. I've been interviewing Kathy Zeitoun. Please stay tuned to NOLA.com and the Times-Picayune for more updates on this story and others.